everything that we're watching unfold right now didn't start here. So that might be helpful to remind yourself of. But also, everything that's going on here, if you choose to relate to it in a way that empowers you, that is what's going to keep you growing stronger by the moment. We may go into hopelessness for a little while. We may, fall into an old story for a little while, but that's why we have each other. We can say, hey, this is your story. Hey, this is what's been going on your whole life. Hey, pay attention to this pattern. It's a pattern. It's not the full truth. Okay. And in this way, we have each other's backs, and this way we can help hold each other up and lift each other high by the space we hold in the questioning. So it's up to us how we choose to relate to all these pieces. Like, for example, the war narrative is really getting ratcheted up. Why is that getting ratcheted up? Because the other grids of manipulation don't have the power that they used to have. But this war grid that they have going on, they have total domination of that grid. They have total domination of it still. I'm talking about the powers that be, the different nesting dolls that connect right into the leaders that we have in this country and other countries. And you guys might wonder, why in the world is war such a big thing right now? It's like, it's pretty much every single politician we have benefits in some way by war. Now, not just our country, all the countries, China, Russia, even Ukraine, the UK, pretty much everybody that's considered NATO. People who make money off of arms dealing isn't on any side. They're on their own side. So they are extrapolating massive wealth and power from war. Pretty much if you, if you look at pretty much any politician's financial situation, they have portfolios that they're invested in. They are heavily involved in investment groups. And this is how they deflect their connection. They're absolutely connected because those investment groups are the ones investing in, military defense. These groups are the ones that are investing in different weapons factories and stuff like this. So it's like, it's not a direct line to these politicians. It's more of it's more scattered, diffuse than that. But bottom line is they all are benefiting. They all are benefiting. So that's why they're into it. They've all, the seduction of power is a really, really important thing to not discount. Humans are inundated. If they're not doing their personal work, they are inundated with these mechanisms of power over dynamics. And for them, it's okay because they're going to be okay. Other people are going to suffer, and that is not the true human spirit. The true human spirit that is the caretaker of this reality cares about all the ecosystems, all of the societies, all of the different groups and tribes and how they flourish or not. Raping a country of its resources and ruining the lives of its population is not a real solution. Okay. But that's exactly what our green movement is doing because it's been hijacked. The true spirit of our green movement is to be caretakers of this planet, to be caretakers of our community. Okay. So these, it's up to us to find the right relationship to these pieces. Us connecting with other people in our circles, other people of like mind is really, really helpful. We need to keep showing up for each other no matter what. Show up for each other no matter what. Even if you're tired and you don't feel like it, even if this person triggered you last time, show up because your presence really matters. You can really help someone have a massive breakthrough by just listening to them spew their story. Now, spewing, when held in the right kind of space, remember, does lead to unraveling. Where it doesn't lead to unraveling is when you are colluding with the spew. Like someone brings up, oh, can you believe this transhuman thing, blah, 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 blah. And they're belaboring, they're unknowingly reliving drama around that. And then you start colluding with the trauma drama with, oh my gosh, I know, it freaks me out. And these people are this and these people are that. That's not space holding. Space holding is listening only. Space holding is listening. Now, if you're jumping in and asking questions, now you're space holding and facilitating at the same time, which many people do. So when I'm talking about getting together with your friends and hold space together, this is what I'm talking about. Just listen and hold space. So you can expedite the release of these narratives that are all complicit in your disempowerment, all of them. And you keep going until you can feel that spark of love inside of you, of that spark inside of you that wants to and is willing to love no matter what. No matter what. Your love cannot be turned off. It is a radiant, infinite light that has no end. And that's where you want to get. That's the goal, so to speak.